Graduation season is on the horizon as millions of American students are preparing to graduate from college this spring. According to Fidelity Investments, data shows 2 in 3 students will graduate with student loan debt. And for the first time in 4 years, they're going to need to begin repaying their student loans shortly after graduation.
That's right. I got the chance to speak with Senior Vice President and Head of Student Debt at Fidelity Investments, Jesse Moore. Take a look. All right, Jesse, thank you so much for speaking with me today.
It's great to be here.
Awesome. So how are the student loan borrowers impacted by recent changes, especially for this year's graduating class?
So first, let's remember that federal student loans, they were paused for 3.5 years during the pandemic, and those payments, they just resumed in October of last year. So what that means for this 2024 graduating class is they're going to be the first class in 4 years to be resuming payments soon after graduating. And this is going to feel really different for them because they've watched their peers graduate, get jobs, and have an extended period of time before they've had to make their first student debt payment. But in comparison, these upcoming graduates, many of them could feel less prepared and in some cases just surprised by how quickly that first student debt payment is going to come due.
Yeah. And how can borrowers, in particular recent grads, prepare for a repayment?
So I recommend 3 things. First, just get yourself organized. Again, that first payment, it's going to come quick, right? So make sure that you understand your payment terms, make sure you know how to make the payment. The second thing I would do is if you don't already have a budget, I would recommend setting up a budget. There are a lot of tools available online, but if you need help, we have resources available at fidelity.com/student-debt-help. And then the third thing, and this one may be a little bit of a surprise, is talk to your employer. There are a lot of employers that are already starting to add benefits that help with student debt.
Yeah, for sure. Great tips. And can you tell us a little more about how employers are getting involved to address the student debt problem?
Certainly. So employers have recognized that student debt is a burden for their employees, and they are helping out in 2 primary ways. The first is by just directly paying down on their employees' student loans. And this hits right to the heart of the issue. It helps them, their employees, pay down their debt faster. And this type of benefit has actually been available for the last few years, and it's just becoming more and more popular. The second benefit is brand new this year. It's just becoming available, and this allows an employer to make a contribution into their employees' retirement account based on their employees' student debt payments. Now, this new benefit's a game changer given how many people struggle with saving for retirement because they are so focused on paying down their student loans. Employers are already rolling out this brand new benefit, and it's going to be very popular.
Right. Awesome. And, any advice for graduates who may be feeling overwhelmed by their student debt?
Well, so the first thing I would say to them is if you feel overwhelmed, realize that most students that graduate or finish college have student debt, so you're not alone. I talk to my 2 kids that are in college about this all the time. And then realize that there is, more help in the form of employers are starting to lean in here. So talk to your employer, understand what benefits they might have, and if you are eligible for a benefit, the thing that I would definitely recommend is be sure to sign up.
Yeah, and Jesse, where can people go for more information?
Yeah, so we have resources available at fidelity.com/student-debt-help.
Great information. Jesse Moore, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thanks for having me.